Hello everyone, welcome to the 19th tutorial to a beginner's guide on how to Revit. Continuing where we left off, let's customize or maybe even make a new support for our stairs. This part right here and this one is the support, so we can actually remove it if it's not needed by going here to edit stairs and clicking it individually like so, and if you finish it, it will be gone. So let's undo that one. Also from here, you can edit it from the edit type by adding a material and playing around with it here, but we will tackle this later on. For now, here in constraint, if you focus here at the first part, we can actually edit it. If you make it perpendicular and click apply, you will see the difference there. So usually it's best to be left alone at vertical. All right. Now, let's hide our walls for now by going to the visibility graphic override. Or, you know what, better yet, let's isolate the stair itself. Go back here again and right-click this. Click our stair here, but let's cancel this first. There. That's a lot of better, isn't it? Now, to edit it, let's click the stair. Go to Edit Stairs. Click here in Edit Type. Let's hide these options for now since we're not gonna need it. Okay, so here in the stringer, which we currently have, let's move it here like this. That will be better. Again. Now here in the stringer, we can actually make it none to just delete it or hide it. Let's do the carriage open first. You will see the difference later on once I apply this. Okay, on the left support here, we have the stringer closed, while as here on the right side, we have the carriage open. So the difference is the carriage will be underneath the run and the riser, while as here, it's on the side instead. So let's play around with the carriage itself. Here you see this. This is already a recurring problem that Revit has, so I'll not push further into this since it might be fixed soon with an update. So anyway, again, to edit type here, where were we? Sorry, here. Right, so in carriage open, here we can set it up in the right support type. We can set a material, so if you were to make it cherry, same as the run, thread, and landing there, but it seems a little bit plain now, so let's use something different. What about we try a mahogany instead? Now click this one and click OK. Let's see how it's gonna look like. Alright, looks a bit better. Now here in right lateral offset, what this does is it gives an offset or a certain distance from its initial point going to the left, since what we have is the right support. So if I were to make this 200, you will see the difference. You know what? Let's hide the riser so it's much more easier for us to see. Here, there. And if I click this apply, you will see that's how the right lateral support does. Now going back to edit type, here we can actually add a middle support there, and we can increase the number. Look at that. Let's try to make it 99. Of course, there's going to be an error. Wow, all right, it works, but of course that's unrealistic. This makes it a little bit interesting. Next here, like the same, we can edit here. So let's go ahead and close this one for now. All right, going back to the carriage open. Here, the structural depth on run, again, this here is the run, and here in the middle is the landing. So if I were to change this value, you will see the difference from run and to landing. So of course, usually the depth for the landing is always much larger than that on the run, like so. All right, next is the width. It's actually its thickness. See the difference? Right, so let's put it back to 50. And lastly, the total depth, which should always be better than the run or the landing itself. There. See the difference? Alright, so let's go ahead and undo our changes. Okay. Going back to edit type. In carriage. Let's put it back to stringer close now. And you'll see what's gonna happen if I click apply. Alright, now let's see what we can edit here. As usual, we can change the material. Here in the section, we can actually load some profile into it. Let's try putting the wall siding profile that we did a few videos ago, which is this family tree right here. If you click apply, you will see some difference there. Unfortunately, it applies to both stinger, which is their left and right support. Maybe it will affect the middle support as well if I click this. Apparently it does. It affects both three supports. So let's go ahead and untick off this one again. Zooming in, it's currently in the other side. So let's flip this one right here by going here and flip the section. There. Remember, this is the one that we had for our wall before. So now, what if we make our own profile? So let's go ahead and do that. Going back to file here, new, family, English metric, and look for metric profile. This one, okay. Now going to create and line. Let's make that's a bit too long. 50 centimeters should be all right. No. Let's try 100. Then here, 20 centimeters. Then let's add some fillet on this part right here. Since that's 20, let's make it 10. All right, on the other side as well. Now let's see what's gonna look like if we load into project. All right, we gotta change the family name first. Go back here to file, save as, save family. Going to our favorites folder right here. Let's name this stringer support. Save. Okay, so again, load into project. Right, so going to edit type here, here, family, this one, and apply. We need it to be larger, so let's go back here. Let's make it 5 cm more. Now let's add a bit of a design right here. Let's put some jagged tooth design. That's too small. Let's make it a little bit larger. Just bear with me here for a few seconds while we make a profile for our stringer. Alright, let's load it to the project now. Okay. Let's add a mahogany for it. My personal favorite. There. Go back to edit type. Here. Let's decrease this to 0. Alright, there. Go back to our profile. Let's do some changes. Let's increase this to 50 by using this move tool. Same here. Undo. Let's give it some distance between each other. All right, now load into project. There. Seems a little bit too much for the landing. Let's go back here and edit type. Let's make this 100. There, that's a lot better. Okay, now, did I click something? Anyway, forget about it. So, we don't need this anymore. Go ahead and save that. Click back here to reverse everything back to normal, or rather, reset the temporary high that we've done. All right, looking a little bit good. Okay, so that's it for this video. Next video, we will be doing railings like this one right here. Okay, so for questions and suggestions, please do comment below, and you can support me by liking and subscribing if you find this tutorial helpful or even interesting. Thank you very much, guys. I will see you in the next video.